District 6 is a former residential area in Cape Town that rose to notoriety in the 70s because of the forced removals of more than 60,000 people that took place under the apartheid regime. Before the removals, the area was seen as cosmopolitan with different races living in relative harmony and safety. The then government stated that interracial interaction bred conflict, necessitating the separation of the races. They deemed District 6 a slum, fit only for clearance, not rehabilitation. Now, District 6 claimants have since the new dispensation lodged claims for homes. They were urged to attend a claimants workshop at the Cape Town International Convention Center. The purpose of the workshop was to allow claimants to engage with proposals for the redevelopment of District 6. The workshop was hosted by the Department of Rural Development and Land Reforms Minister Gugile Ngwidi.
In terms of expectations, I think that there's going to be a positive vibe today amongst the claimants. I think that the reason for this meeting is clear. People need to understand what the special purpose vehicle is about and how it will be implemented. I think we'll be able to do that successfully, and I think people's expectations are to leave here with a great understanding of what the SPV is about and how they will benefit from it.
I'm a claimant for District 6. I claimed in 1995, it's already 17 years ago. I've been to all the meetings and up to now nothing has happened yet. Today's meeting has been informative and everything has been fine and that But I just feel there should be fairness, transparency, cooperation. Everybody must be fair and open, the government must be open, and all stakeholders must be open and fair to all the claimants and that. And I want to be in as soon as possible into my house, into my very own house, inshallah.
This is a chance for us to actually develop ourselves as well in the way in which we deal with things, because everything is a challenge. Every step of the way is a challenge. But I think the biggest challenge will lie now because with the office, because that office must correct its ways of doing things. It must be accessible, it must be accountable, that office. Because at the moment, it's not as accessible, it's not as accountable. So it has got to correct its way. Now, because now we are beginning to move towards the principle, the first principle of centrality of claimants. It also means that we have to be very mindful of the relationship, which is tense, which is why it is dialectical, between the claimants and the trust. You can see that some people would have wanted to have nothing to do with the trust, and so we understand that because of the experience. We understand that, but we have to, because without that link, direct link and interaction with the trust, they will actually fall back in terms of the program that we need.
Today's meeting has been very fruitful, in the sense that it's bringing a common understanding of all the challenging issues that the District 6 claimants have to deal with. The way forward is to work cooperatively, and then with the support of government as the major role player, as I see it in this process, so that we can make things happen and that people can return to District 6 within the timeline of 3 years.
I think it's very mind-boggling, but I still say we all want our land. We don't want nobody to dictate to us. It's ours.
Well, I must say I'm very excited. I think, first of all, there was an excellent turnout. And I think for the first time, I think there seems to be a very, very positive response to where we are at now. I think there was still a bit of emotion, and obviously there's still a lot of pain about, but I think for the first time, the penny is beginning to drop, and I think people are beginning to get excited about the prospect of a future District 6 community. So I think for me that's very positive, and this is why I've made myself available to contribute in whichever way I can.
We have money budgeted for this program. I think we have got 700 and something. This one initially we had said 300. So it's ready. We have to look at that number, but we must also talk to human settlements and talk to COGTA in terms of, so that we can all converge around this matter.
I'm very much impressed. This